We believe that the draft EIS conclusion supports our opposition to the A3S2 alternative. The draft clearly demonstrates that building the A3S2 will add at least an additional $175 million to the cost of construction. The draft also shows that the additional costs will more than likely not be recouped by economic output. In fact, the study concludes that the A3S2 will generate the lowest long-term economic output of any of the alternative routes. It goes on to conclude that the A3S2 will generate the lowest long-term job creation as well as the lowest positive tax generator for both the state of Illinois and local government. The A3S2 will have the highest population impact per the draft EIS. It will have the highest residential and business displacement impact, far and above any other studied alternative. The draft clearly demonstrates that the residential displacement would be up to 8 times greater with the A3S2 alternative. The draft also shows that the greater area of wetlands and quality farmland will be impacted by the A3S2 proposed route. Once again, it is clear that the draft EIS assumptions, summaries, and conclusions support Channahon's assertion that the A3S2 alternative route should not be chosen. The draft also shows that the A3S2 impacts the village of Channahon much more negatively than any other municipality in Illinois or Indiana, regardless of which alternative route is considered. The draft shows that the A3S2 would displace up to 83 residents, with 50% of them being within the village of Channahon. This loss in these economic times would seriously impact our local taxing bodies, and such a take-in being centralized in Channahon on the surface will cost my community more than $250,000 a year in revenues. The impact on the homes not brought for right-of-way but adjacent to the new build could have a much greater impact on the area's EAVs, home resale values, and of course the quality of life for those hundreds of residents. The loss of the buffer interchange into I-55 will also be detrimental to Channahon's economic potential. We will lose acreage and access to lands that have been identified for economic development within the Channahon's comp plan. Channahon has already made significant investments in these areas. The construction of the proposed A3S2 route will consume much of the property that are now part of that area that we are now serving. The loss of that interchange would put additional traffic on the I-55 Route 6. So with that, in conclusion, on behalf of the entire Channahon community, I respectfully request that the A3S2 alternative be rejected as a viable route proposed Illiana Expressway and reserve our right to add additional testimony. Thank you.
Good job. Hey, Bill.